When I lost my mom and my sister, I kind of shied away from God. And honestly, I was really trying to just run away to football, but a lot of people go through life and they're trying to find a sense of passion and purpose, and they seek things that of the world that we really don't need to be seeking. I feel like he was trying to get my attention that I need to be closer to him. I need to run to him, not to the game of football. There's always a purpose to everything God does, and he always has a bigger purpose for you.
Welcome to another episode of the Walk Podcast. Today, I'm pleased to be joined by Terry Bussey, wide receiver for Texas A&M. Welcome to the show, Terry.
What's up? Thank y'all for having me.
So Terry grew up in Timpson, Texas, and was a standout multi-sport athlete at Timpson, having played quarterback, defense, and when I was looking at the stat lines, it was one of the most impressive stat lines I've ever seen. So Terry threw for almost 6,000 yards, rushed for over 5,000 yards, and had 169 touchdowns with 270 tackles. And coming out of high school, he was a 5-star recruit and the #1 rated athlete in the country. But most importantly, Terry's been outspoken about his faith, and that's why we're here today. So to kick things off here, Terry, I'd just like to ask, what was it like growing up in Timpson, Texas?
It was great. Small town, a lot of close friends, a lot of family. Everybody knows everybody, so we wasn't really walking around seeing new people too much. But it was a great place to grow up.
Was faith a big part of your life at that time?
Yeah. My granny and my mom had us in church from the age we could walk to they left. So it was a big part of my life when I was young.
And your earliest memories of like church and God, what was that like?
Being young, not wanting to get up and go, but if you didn't, you was gonna get a whooping. So we was already up. We was always up and ready to go. So we was always in the church, whether it was from Wednesday night choir rehearsals to early morning Sunday schools. We were there every Sunday, every Wednesday.
For everyone, it looks a little different as you're growing up in the church. For some people, it can just kind of be a routine where you get in trouble if you don't go. For others, like you can kind of get an understanding at a young age. So where do you feel like you fell at that point? Like, did you feel like you had an understanding of your relationship with God?
Maybe a little, but not really. I was really just going because I ain't have no other choice but to go at that age. So I was really just going just to go and not get in trouble.
Was there a turning point for you as to developing your own personal relationship with Jesus?
I'd probably say when I got to my teen years, when I lost my mom and my sister, I kind of shied away from God and started asking him why and stuff like that. But I just got around some people that was really in the church and really into their relationship with God, and they just brought me back to where I needed to be in my walk.
Sorry to hear about that. And through that loss and then seeking out, others in the church to help guide you along, who were some of those people that helped you along, and what did that look like?
It was definitely my other sister, my big sister. She was somebody I leaned on heavy through those times, and also my guardian that I started living with after all of that happened. They were really big in the church. I was always with them, and they really got me back on the right track and where I needed to be with my life.
That's a lot of loss to experience, especially at such a young age. So how were you able to overcome like those feelings of anger that you shared and like questioning God? Like, what did you find that gave you peace?
Honestly, I was really trying to just run away to football, but it really wasn't the same as it was before then. But just being around family and friends that helped me get away from everything, away from my thoughts and stuff like that. Just being around God-fearing people that really brought me to understand there's always a purpose to everything God does, and he always has a bigger purpose for you, no matter whether it's if you feel like something's going bad in your life, there's always a purpose to why something happened.
And at this point, do you feel like you've discovered some purpose through that pain?
For sure. I feel like he was trying to get my attention that I needed to be closer to him. I needed to run to him, not to the game of football. I needed to lean on him more and start really putting my life towards his goals and purpose for me in my life. Just feel like he gave me that story to share to other people that there's always somebody out there that got it harder than you. So just lean on him, and he'll put you where he needs to be.
In times where you really do lean into him, what do you experience?
You feel like a sense of peace and comfort and definitely a satisfaction of what you're craving and what you need. I mean, a lot of people go through life and they're trying to find a sense of passion and purpose, and they seek things of the world that we really don't need to be seeking. So I mean, leaning on God really gives you that peace of mind that everybody craves.
Especially when you have a lot of success in football like you've had. It can be easy to find your identity in football or pursue things of the world. Can you talk about the challenges as far as temptations that you might experience and choosing to live differently?
Being in a spotlight, there's a lot of things you could get attracted to or be pulled towards. But I mean, I was raised to know right from wrong, and I've always shied away from things that I knew wasn't the person that I wanted to be or the person my mother wanted me to raise me to be. So, I mean, it gets hard at times, but you could find ways to shy away from it. I mean, you don't always have to give in to the peer pressure of what everybody's doing, what the world's doing, or what the world is calling okay and stuff like that. So just knowing right from wrong is, I feel like, what's helped me shy away from stuff like that.
So you overcame a lot of loss, especially in high school. So for someone out there that might be listening to this that is currently going through loss and might be going through those initial feelings of anger and confusion, what would your advice be to them?
I would say lean on your family, lean on the people that's closest to you. I mean, they're going through the same thing that you're going through. Even if you feel like you don't have anybody there, I feel like there's always someone there that you could lean on, you could run to, you could talk to, shoulder to cry on when you need it. Just lean on the people that you got around you. Don't push them away. Don't run from them. Just go towards them. I mean, because they're going through the same thing you're going through.
You mentioned that you ended up having a couple of guardians that really took care of you. How did that relationship start and then evolve into like a full-time relationship with them?
I mean, I've been knowing them since I was young. They were my PE teacher when I was in second and first grade, and then I played basketball and baseball with their son growing all the way up. So I always had that tight relationship with them. I would go out there on the weekends all the time, spend time with them. And they're just somebody that I feel like I could trust, and they stayed far away out in the country, so I just asked to come stay with them a couple weekends, a couple weeks, and then I ended up never leaving, so that's just how that all came about.
What do they mean to you now?
It mean a lot to me. I mean, they took me in, treated me like one of theirs for real. Made sure I stayed out of trouble. They were hard on me. Being a young teenager, growing up, I mean, they gave me rules that I really didn't want to follow, but I knew they were trying to keep me on the right track, get me to the right places I need to be. It just meant a lot to me for what they did for me.
And as you went on through your high school career and had a lot of success with football, became your junior year player of the year in the state of Texas, and then had scholarship offers all over the country. As you were experiencing all those opportunities, and sitting down with you today, you're such a humble guy. So like, how did you gain all of that humility?
Honestly, I've been like this my whole life. I mean, this is how my mother raised me and how she wanted me to be. I mean, you see a lot of guys that have a lot of lights on them, a lot of spotlight on them, and they don't act the right way with it. You got a lot of little kids that look up to them, and it just makes them not be the right way or something like that. So I always want to be a guy that tries to do everything right, makes the right decisions, right choices for the younger youth, because I was one of those guys at one point that looked up to big name guys, and the stuff they did, I want to do it exactly how they did it. So I want the little kids to look at me and be like, I want to do everything he does. And if I live the right way, I feel like that'll help the younger generation live the right way.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So fast forward to the end of your high school career, you have all these different opportunities. Why did you choose Texas A&M?
I was down here pretty much every weekend, so it was a lot of relationships I built down here. It just felt like home, really. It's not a small city, but it's a small city compared to everywhere else, and a lot of country here, a little bit of city. I feel like it was just the right mix for me. I mean, kind of felt like back home, really. Yeah, I feel like it was just the best place for me to be at, best opportunity for me to get to where I want to be in life, really.
What are your goals in life?
My ultimate goal is to make it to the NFL and provide ultimate life that I want to live and for my family, and just being able to take care of my people that helped me get here.
And you're in your second year here at Texas A&M. So how's your experience been so far?
It's been great. I mean, Coach Elko, he's became a great resource for us, and he's put us in a position that we want to be in, fighting for a national championship. He makes us work hard, just coming in every day and getting the work that we need to get to where we want to go. We're in a position where we want to be at.
Of course, sitting here today, you guys are 10-0, undefeated season. What were the team goals before the season started?
We had the same goals since last year. We want to get to the SEC championship. We want to get to the national championship. And the way we worked in the offseason in the summer, I feel like everybody believed that we could do that. And everybody believes now that we can still do that, as everybody else is seeing now.
What do you think it's going to take for you all to achieve all those goals you just mentioned?
It's going to take ultimate focus and a little bit of luck. But, I mean, if we come in and work and we play our best game, I feel like nobody in the country could beat us. I really believe that. I feel like everybody on the team believes that. As you can see, our past weekend, that second half game, we really put it all together, and we came out and showed what we were really capable of doing and being.
Yeah. Down 30-3 at halftime, what was it like in the locker room?
Honestly, it wasn't bad. Everybody in there believed. Everybody in there was saying everything positive. We were just saying everything that was everybody seeing. We're not playing hard. They're more physical than us. We're not executing. We're not making the right plays. And we came out in the second half and we did everything we needed to do.
Were you at all surprised at the outcome based on what the score was at halftime?
I wouldn't say I was surprised, because I knew once we put it together, we would be all right. But, I mean, a little bit luck was into that too as well. So God was really on our side then. So it was a great experience to be a part of.
Yeah. Playing at home at Texas A&M, of course, at Kyle Field, it's one of the best game atmospheres in the country. The first time that you had a home game, the first time you ran out on Kyle Field, what went through your head?
It was crazy last year against Notre Dame. I mean, it was probably like 110,000 there. Just running out onto the field, I mean, it was always a goal to play Division I football, and actually being in that moment to do that, it was really a dream come true. I mean, you couldn't hear yourself thinking there, but it was a great opportunity, great experience to be.
Was it a difficult transition? Like I saw that you had a number of opportunities in that game. So was it a difficult transition going from Timpson High School to all of a sudden playing in a primetime game against Notre Dame?
Yeah, it was, but I got a little bit of that over the summer and the fall. Playing against our defense, we had one of the best defenses in the country. So just going out there and playing against those guys, I mean, everybody moves a lot faster, everybody's a lot bigger. So it was a little bit of an adjustment, but I feel like it was all right.
Yeah. And there's probably a lot of different positions that you could play, but how did you land at receiver?
So when I first came in, I was on the defensive side, and over fall camp, transitioned to receiver. I feel like me and Elko, we just had a conversation. Feel like I could help us on offense win games. So, and me being an ultimate competitor, I just want to win. So I don't care where I play at. So it was just an easy no-brainer to come over there and try to help us win games.
What is it like to play for Coach Elko, and what are some things that Texas A&M fans might not know about Coach Elko?
He's one of the realest people you're gonna meet. He's gonna tell you what it is 100%. So if you don't like it, he's still gonna let you know. He's not gonna always tell you what you want to hear. He's gonna tell you what you need to know. So that's why it really draw me towards that guy. I mean, you love a guy like that runs the program that way. He's gonna keep it all the way 100 with you, and that's what you need in a program.
What is it like to be a Christian on the Texas A&M football team?
It's amazing. I mean, we got a bunch of guys on the team that's really big in their faith, and I mean, it's a bunch of us that go to a prayer and worship group on Tuesday night called Breakaway here. I mean, it's a great experience to see a bunch of guys get together and praise the Lord how we do, and it's a really great experience to be.
Do you have any teammates that have had a big impact on your faith journey?
Just seeing the way Brady Hart, new freshman that came in, just seeing the way he's in his Bible, he's in his faith, real big in his faith. Just seeing that, it's really amazing to see what God does in other people's life as well.
Yeah, for sure. And then on a daily or maybe weekly basis, how do you draw closer to the Lord?
I've been recently trying to get in my Bible a lot more, and I bought a little prayer book that gives me a daily prayer every day and a daily devotion. I've been trying to get into that and just trying to find ways to draw closer to Him with the schedule that we have, and just finding little ways to talk to Him and be around Him more. So just trying to draw closer to Him any way I can.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, and it's amazing that you have a group of guys around you to do that with. Is that breakaway group, is that just for the football team, or is that other students involved?
No, it's for the whole campus. I mean,
okay.
You got people coming from the whole campus. We go to Reed Arena at 9 o'clock at night and praise the Lord. We sing worship songs and have a little prayer, little devotional going on, and it's a really great experience. I mean, if you haven't been, I feel like you need to go there.
Yeah, and it feels like there's a lot of momentum picking up with people coming to the Lord at Texas A&M. Have you noticed that?
You notice that around the whole world. I mean, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on around the world, and as you look at it, I mean, a lot of things not right that's going on, but just seeing people in the world trying to draw closer to God, spread His gospel, and bring others towards Him, I mean, it's been a really great thing to see as a Christian, as a follower of God.
Yeah. You have a lot of, obvious football gifts and athletic ability. Have you ever thought about like what your spiritual gifts might be?
Maybe a little, but probably not. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
Yeah.
trying to use my football gifts to show the world that you could play football and play sports and be a follower of Christ, and just show the world that the ability that He's blessed me with, and just give Him all the glory and everything that I do.
Has there been a moment in your life where you felt like, okay, now I can see that God is real? Like sometimes people will say like, God told me this. For me personally, that's never happened. I've never heard God's voice, but there's been certain times in my life where I can feel this like heavy conviction on my heart where I feel that it's coming from Him, even though I can't see it or necessarily hear it. Just like certain moments where it's like obvious that like this was orchestrated by God. Just to give you a little more context.
I would say yes. Then there've been times I've laid in the bed or just was sitting up and just thinking of my thoughts and just praying, and He made everything easy. He took like the weight that I felt in my heart and off my shoulders. It could have been about anything. Just I had a rough day or something like that, and just didn't feel right, and feel like there was no other answer to that but to talk to Him, and I feel like he really eased my heart and my worries, really.
Yeah, oh, that's great to hear. And then for someone that's listening to this story and doesn't know who God is and doesn't know where to start, what would your advice be to them on like how to start a relationship with God?
Find a friend or a family member that's close to God and just ask questions. Just try to learn, try to get into it. It's not always easy. That's the truth. But just keep trying. Just be persistent about what you want to do and what you want to learn.
It's a good answer. Actually, one more question. Can you walk me through a game day at Texas A&M?
All right, so on Fridays for home games, we'll show up about 12 or 1, get a little treatment if you need it, or a couple of guys will go to the player lines, play a little games. Then we have a team meeting at around 2, I think. Then we have a special team meeting after that. And we had a position meeting. All of those range about an hour, hour and 30 together. So then we have a walkthrough after that for about an hour and a half. Then we take a shower, get dressed, have a little smoothie or a little bite to eat. Then we get on the bus. Then we go have a little team dinner. And then if it's a night game, we'll watch a movie at the little movie theater with the whole team. Just something to have lit bonding together. And then we'll head to the hotel, have a bunch of more meetings, have a little night. Then after all those meetings, we'll have a little chapel from our team chaplain. Then after that, you got a little family time. Then you're done for the night. Then go to sleep, you get up. We have a little team walk. We walk around the hotel or outside somewhere, have a big long walk, about 10 minutes. Then after that, we have a little team activation, a lot of stretching and every other thing you can think of with Coach Moffitt. And then we'll have more meetings, we'll have meals. Then by that time, about 2.5 hours or 3 hours before the game, we'll get dressed, have our team meal before the game, do another little walkthrough before we leave. Then we head to the stadium. You get to the stadium, you see all the fans, get up for our walk, do our little walk, and then by that time, you just get into the game mode.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like an exciting experience.
Yeah.
Pretty busy on your end. But
Definitely, yeah.
a lot of fun for the fans, I'm sure. But yeah, Terry, thanks so much for joining us. Your story is powerful, and just want to encourage you as you continue in your walk with the Lord. It's really amazing to see what you've come through and where you're at now. And I know the best is yet to come for you. So appreciate you coming on.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.